Hi, welcome to another episode of I Don't Have the Answers, but let's talk about it anyway. I'm your host, Tim Four, and this week we're going to find happiness. Well, not exactly. I'm going to help you find your happiness. Now, we all have been going through a pretty stressful time lately. Unless you're under a rock somewhere in the middle of the desert, the current pandemic is affecting you. In one way or another, you are being affected by the COVID-19 pandemic that's going on. Either you're not able to get the supplies that you need for your daily life, or your job has sent you home as a furlough, or you're working from home, but something has happened and is causing you stress. And I'm here today to help you find a way to either deal with that stress or find happiness in the midst of all of this. What I want you to do is, yes, there's an exercise in this part. Not so much as the sweaty exercises that happen at the gym, thank God, because, I'm not about that right this time. Anyway, I want you to get out a piece of paper. Yes, a piece of paper. Archaic piece of paper, and probably a pencil or a pen. And write the word happy right in the middle of it. And without thinking too hard about it, I want you to write 10 things, the first 10 things that pop into your mind when you think happy. I'll wait. If you're not done yet, just hit pause. Great! Hopefully you hit pause, you wrote 10 things down, and we're on to the next step. Or you're just laughing your butt off at what I'm saying right now. Anyway, statistically, what you just did is write down 10 random thoughts, and at least one of them is something that truly makes you happy and possibly a favorite item or pastime or hobby of yours. Now, this might not have happened for everybody, but at least a good majority wrote down something they like to do that makes them happy in some capacity or another. Read through those. Disregard all the goofiness, because I know that there's some jokes out there and there's some funny things out there. But when I did this exercise, one of the things that popped into my head, and one of the things that I wrote down, was family. That's a very broad term, but family is one of the things that makes me happy. Food also makes me happy, and bacon was on the list too. But also Star Wars. You might recognize behind me there's a few Star Wars comic books, and if you know me, you know that I'm a fan of Star Wars. But the reason why I tell you this is because in that pile of words that you just wrote down, that list of things that you wrote, there is your happiness in there. Now the trick is to find out how you can tap into that and do something that's going to be positive and help you get through these times. Now, the next thing is, once you've figured out what it is that you want to focus on, because it's a little difficult right now to whittle away. I mean, yeah, you can whittle away the basic stuff. I mean, I took bacon off the list because, yes, it makes me happy, but I'm not going to do bacon every day, all day. I mean, no, I'm not going to do bacon all day, every day. Um, but I focused on family. And so if you know me, you know that I'm all about doing things that can help improve my family life or can help my family members out. So I have created a personal goal that each week I'm going to do at least one thing out of the norm. Now, it doesn't count if it's something you always do. It doesn't count if it's every single day that you do something like this. But something new, something different. I'm going to do one thing different that benefits my family each week. And I'm going to hold on to that in my mind, in my heart, and that joy that I feel from doing that one thing is what's going to carry me through to the next week. Now, if you happen to, one of the items that you put on your list happens to be a hobby of yours, and you already are doing something associated with that hobby all throughout the week, it's going to be a little difficult. You might want to tweak it a little bit and do something different with that hobby this week. But I assure you, if you can make a goal to do something a little bit different, but related to your happy item, it's going to give you another focus. It's going to give you something else to dwell on. It's going to give you something else as a goal to get you through to the next stage. Because right now our minds are preoccupied with all the negative that's around us. And no matter how we try to focus on the positive, we're being bombarded from every different direction, all the bad things that are going on. And it's hard to focus on something else because there is nothing else in media or social media other than this. I mean, I don't know about you, but we've already gone through all the stuff on Facebook so many times that we're doing the same games on there. Name a song that starts with the letter N. Post a picture that of this color that's in your phone, or tap the middle key 25 times. We're doing the same thing over and over. It's time to focus on something different. So, with finding the item that makes you happy, focusing on it, drill down a little bit, and come up with something different that you can do relating to that happy thought or that happy event or feeling that you have, and use that to help you progress to the next step, into the next day, into the next week. Because all this is a series of events that's happening in our life right now that we have little to no control of the ending. The only control that we have is staying safe, staying clean, staying isolated. So why don't we think of something else for a little while? What can you do to maintain the level of happiness that you have or improve upon it? This past week, I was fortunate enough to witness some pretty amazing things when it comes to my family. And I'm hoping that I can hold on to those things and that they can continue to give me the happiness that I need to get through this all. I know that maybe I might have to rely on one of the other items on my list and just one day fry up a pound of bacon just to say I did it. What do you think that you should do? What is on your list of happy? I think that's what we're going to call it. We're going to refer to it as our list of happy. And I do have a few friends out there who might try to figure out a way to make this derogatory. So if you're out there and you know you are, don't put that in the comments. But I want to see what you think. What is your happy? What is it that you're going to grab onto for the next week? What is it that you're going to focus on and going to improve upon for you? Is it cooking? Are you going to try to find a new dish to cook for you and your family? Are you going to try to learn a new song? Or are you going to draw a different style? Or write a new story? What is it? And are you going to be able to share it with the rest of us? Because I'm eager to find out. We can get through this. We can get to the other side. But we're going to need each other's help. And I hope that what I talked about tonight, well, depending on what time you're actually watching this, I hope that what I'm talking about helps you. Because if I can help just one of you find a little bit more happiness and a little bit to get you through, I will count myself a winner. I wouldn't mind a few more, but we'll start with one. Are you that one? Let me know in the comments. And if you don't mind, like and share these videos, because I really would like to get the message out. We can get through this. We're not alone. Find your happiness. Share it. Thanks, folks. I might not have all the answers, but I am going to talk about it. Tune in next time. I have no idea what we're going to talk about then, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it.